Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So today we have week 3 of the BHDL7, and that is going to be against RK9er, an individual who we've played. I believe this is our 4th time here on Scarlet and Violet. He's a very strong, competitive battler, and so yeah, we're going to go ahead and get the match on its way here. He has declared his Terra Captains per the rules. He's got Fire, Incineroar, and Flying Thunderous. So we know he has both of us on deck. So there he is. IGN is going to be Jesse. All right, and so let's see what he has. So he's got Garchomp in addition to those two. He's got Bramblegast, of course the Incineroar. And he's got Samurott, Hisuian that is. And he's got Iron Valiant. Okay, so no Metagross. That is a little surprising. I was really expecting Metagross in this matchup. So, but I think that's actually a good thing. So no Metagross is, I think, actually a good thing. So our plan going into this match was to lead with the Alolan Ninetales once again, and I don't really see anything that changes that math, so I think we do lead with Alolan Ninetales here. It is, I think, the best possible answer we have to pretty much anything he can do. So yeah, I think that is pretty much the best we've got at this point. So yeah, that is a little bit of a surprise. I'm not sure if that surprise will end up helping us or hurting us, though. So, but yeah, I think that's the best we got. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. So definitely a critical game for both of us here early on in the season. So yeah, we will do our best and see what happens. So there he is, and he's going to go ahead and lead with the Garchomp as we led with the Alolan Ninetales. So we are going to get the snow warning to make it hail right away. I should say snow. And so the only way he outspeeds us is if he's Scarf. So our question at this point is, do we want to risk him being Scarf or not? Because we know we outspeed him and one-shot him with an ice move. I feel like he led this thing perhaps anticipating the Ninetales lead. So the question, I really don't want to just switch and let this thing hazard stack, because we have no hazard removal on deck this week. That was a very critical decision that I had to make. And so he very well could be Scarf at this point, but I think we have no choice but to just try to attack him and see what happens. Let's just hope he's not Scarf. He could easily switch here. He does have a lot of good switches. So we could take the chance. You know what? I think we're going to go Aurora Veil. Yeah, we're going to Aurora Veil because either, yeah, he's Scarf and he Iron Heads us and he takes us out. God damn it. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, that is miserable. That is an absolutely miserable start to the game. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Well, that really sucks. Okay. Alolan Ninetales was too important. We really just screwed ourselves super early in this one. Yeah, that sucks. So, what do we do about that? Do we start hazard stacking, or do we get a hit off with Rotom? Oh man, that is I thought there was a chance we might live it. That is just so miserable. That's just such a miserable way to start this matchup. I guess we switch into Rotom, because we know he's Scarf into Iron Head, so I guess that's something. So we know he has to switch here. So the only bad news is he does have another electric immunity aside from this thing, so we can't just Volt Switch. We could either Hydro Pump, we can go for a Choice Specs Hydro Pump or a Choice Specs Shadow Ball. Bramblegast does resist both of our stab moves, so Bramblegast is the super safe play for him to go into right now. He could go into like a specially defensive Incineroar as well. Man, going to be behind all game. Yeah, this is just so miserable. I guess I feel like Bramblegast comes in here. It's either Bramblegast, it could be Bramblegast Incineroar, or I don't think Thundurus comes in. I guess it could. We could Hydro Pump. Let's just Shadow Ball. We don't want to miss a Hydro Pump. There's no way he stays in, obviously, because we know he's Scarf. Hopefully we can catch the Bramblegast coming in. That would be nice. Yes, okay, thank God. So I think this KOs. So we go Choice Specs, Max Special Attack, Shadow Ball on this thing, and I feel like this KOs. Yeah, that KOs. Get out of here. Okay, so we do get one back on him. So Bramblegast is down immediately, so that's something. That knocks him down to 5. So we're both at 5, so we're both basically playing this game with 5 Pokemon. Yeah, that is just miserable, though. I hate losing Ninetales like that. That's so, because Ninetales was poised to do a lot of work to his team in this matchup, so I'm really, really miserable about losing Ninetales like that early. So, but we shouldn't have risked it. We should have assumed. I mean, I knew there was a chance that he could have been Scarf. We shouldn't have risked it. That's for sure. But yeah, it sucks. It is what it is. So we have to try and refocus. The Bramblegast being down is big because that means any hazards we set up are here to stay. If he's not like boots on Incineroar or Thundurus, then Stealth Rock would do a lot of work to his team. He's going to come in with Incineroar, rightly assuming that we're Choice. So that thing comes in. It is Terra Fire. He does get the Intimidate to lower our attack here. So we really have no business staying in against this thing. The only question is, what do we want to switch in? So really our dedicated Incineroar answer is going to be the Ting Lu. But he could easily U-turn in this situation, which would suck. Because then he just gets a matchup on Ting Lu. The question is, like, what would he... If that plays out, that's an easy in for Hisuian Samurott, which sucks. Yeah, I don't really know what I want to do here. I feel like he probably just U-turns here. We don't really have anything to punish a U-turn. I guess we just switch into Ting Lu. I guess that's really our lesser of all evils at this point, is just switch to Ting Lu. We don't have Rocky Helmet this week, so we won't be able to like chip him with if he U-turns, which he probably just U-turns. I mean, he could knock off too, but we do get the Vessel of Ruin. He'll cut special attack. Yeah, there's the U-turn. So we take a little bit of chip damage, not too much. We're very bulky. So yeah, so he's got U-turn on Incineroar, as you would expect. The only thing that sucks about this is obviously he gets the match, so he could come in with Hisuian Sam and start trying to hazard stack with like Ceaseless Ed. Yep, that's exactly what I figured he would do. So that thing's in. That's a little unfortunate. So this thing does threaten us quite a bit, unfortunately, because he can do big damage with a water move, or he can just start Ceaseless Edging. So the choice we have to make is, do we want to... Is it more important for us to get a hazard up, or is it more important for us to attack this thing and break a possible focus sash? Because I feel like he definitely Ceaseless Edges here. He could go for the water attack too, but and I feel like, so he's got Pokemon that resist the Stealth Rock, but he's also got Pokemon that are weak to Stealth Rock too. So I'm not sure between Spikes and Stealth Rock what's more beneficial against this team right now. I feel like Alera Spikes might actually... Because he's only got the Thundurus that's immune to it. I feel like Alera Spikes might be more useful at this point, actually. Let's go for Alera Spikes and see what he does. He goes for the Sword Stance. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so he gets the attack increase. That's not good, obviously. We get Alera Spikes up. That's something. Do we take like a +2 water attack from this thing? I feel like we don't. Yeah, this could be real bad. Yeah, I don't think... Do we have time to run a quick calc? So if he's max speed... Come on. Yeah, there's no conceivable way we take an attack from this thing. water attack from this thing at +2. Oh man, this is bad. But if we switch, we don't really have a switch. That's the problem. We really don't have a switch to this thing. I guess we could just hope he overpredicts. I guess that's really our only hope, is just hope he overpredicts and try to hit him with an Earthquake. He goes Aqua Cutter. Yeah, I don't think we take that. No, there's no way. We just have no switch, though. That's the problem. So we lose Ting-Lu, and we go down to 4. So, yeah, that's real bad. So, how do we get out of this situation? Because he's at +2. So, I feel like... do we just lose to this thing? Really hope not. What do we do? So we could come in with Hitmonlee. I feel like we're almost out of time here. Does he have... He has to have Aqua Jet. There's no way he doesn't have Aqua Jet, right? I mean, I guess this is really our only hope at this point. So, come in with Hitmonlee. So, does Aqua Jet KO? I don't think Aqua Jet KOs. I think we actually do survive an Aqua Jet here, because we do actually have a little bit of HP investment in Hitmonlee. So the only thing we can do at this point is just Fake Out. We're going to have to pop the normal. This is going to be a fast and furious game, so we're going to go ahead and pop that normal gem, Fake Out, Unburden, all that good stuff. You guys know the deal. Smash this thing with a Fake Out, get the mandatory flinch, and now we're unburdened. So, based on the amount of damage that did, the only question is, I guess there's really not much of a question at this point. I don't know if it's worth... It's not really worth Terra-ing, because our Terra doesn't resist water. I feel like we just have to close combat here. Yeah, I think we just have to close combat here, as much as I don't want to, because I don't want to drop our defenses, but I don't think Terra Blast KOs. Maybe it does. Oh no, it KOs. It KOs. What am I saying? It definitely KOs. Terra Blast definitely KOs here, so there's no reason to drop our defenses. So yeah, let's go Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. Might as well. So yeah, that's the play at this point. We should, I think, survive an Aqua Jet, because we have a little HP investment. I hope we can. I mean, if we can't, we might just be cooked. But yeah, there's Terra Fairy Hitmonlee, and he goes for... No, he doesn't go for the Aqua Jet, actually. We go Terra Blast Fairy. Should, based on that damage, definitely should take this thing out, I think, from that range. Yep, thank God. Okay, that thing is down. Holy shit. Okay, so H-Sam is down. He is down to 4 Pokemon. So Terra Fairy Hitmonlee is on tap, ladies and gentlemen, as now he is going to come in with the Incineroar, and he is going to, of course, take some spikes, so he is not heavy-duty boots. He gets the Intimidate to lower our attack, and so that is bad for us, because at -1 attack, I don't know that... I mean... He is Terra Fire, obviously, although, however, knowing that he's Terra Fire, he's definitely gonna Terra Fire here, right? Because, like, why wouldn't he? So he has to go Terra Fire right now, and, so if he does that, close combat still does more damage. I feel like we might have to... We might make a strategic... Because the amount of chip damage we get on this thing might be negligible. Although, you know what? I feel like we're set up. The hell with it. We're going to force him to Terra. Yeah, let's hit him as hard as we can with a close combat. We know he's going to Terra. Oh, no, he's not going to Terra. Okay, so he lives the close combat on, like, 1 HP though, which is really unfortunate. So he had some investment. The Fire Punch takes us out. So, so he definitely had some defensive investment there on the Incineroar. Just barely surviving that. That's really unfortunate. Hitmonlee could have been poised to do some serious damage, but unfortunately not. So now the question is, what do we do? What do we do? We're quickly running out of win cons, that's for sure. So he's got Thundurus. I mean, I guess it's time. It's time for the one-trick pony to hit the field. That's really the position. So, time for the one-trick pony to hit the field. Spectrier is up. I don't think we can risk... I mean, we could... Because we are Colberberry, so we know we can take an attack from this thing. It would be... But the problem is, we can't take an attack from this thing because we can't get chipped. Because we need that to not happen. So we're just going to make the safe play and Shadow Ball him here. I don't think Incineroar gets Sucker Punch. Yeah, so he doesn't go for it. Yeah, so we Shadow Ball. That definitely KOs from that range. So we grab the KO with the Shadow Ball. Incineroar is down. He goes down to 3, and we get a Grim Neigh to increase our special attack. So yeah, we definitely couldn't play around with that Incineroar to nasty plot. That would be way too big of a risk. So fast and furious game. 3 apiece. He gets the switch in. He's got Thundurus, which he has not Terra, it's Terra Flying, Scarf Garchomp, and the Iron Valiant, which is probably going to be booster speed if I had to guess. So the question is, at this point, what does he want to do to try to take on the Spectrier? We know, yeah, okay, it's going to be the Iron Valiant. So that thing's in, takes some spikes damage, and booster, is it booster speed? And it is booster speed, yep, figured. So unfortunately there was no way that I was going to outspeed this thing. So the real question at this point is, with our Spectrier, if we can answer the question, that would be nice. So, Draining Kiss does less damage, but we get HP recovery. Because we are at +1 special attack. But at +1 special attack, Draining Kiss KOs after the spikes damage. I know that much, unless he's got investment. And I feel like we're going to want that HP back after he attacks us. So yeah, Draining Kiss is the play here. It should, unless he's got some defensive investment, this should KO. Yep. So he goes for a Spirit Break. That's unfortunate. Does 50%. Lowers our special attack, so that sucks. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So now the Draining Kiss is not enough to take him out, so that sucks. We get a bunch of HP back, though, which is good. So I'm not sure... Yeah, I'm not sure if that was better or worse, quite honestly. So here's the question that we have. So do we stay or do we go? That's the question. And I feel like we know he's going to Spirit Break again, right? Because he obviously doesn't have any better play or he would have made it. So we can maybe safely switch into Muck here and save our Spectrier for... Because we need Spectrier to be at full HP to take any attack, basically. So it's gonna be a little risky, but let's make the play. We're gonna switch into Muck here and hope that he just Spirit Breaks again. Come on, what's it gonna be? So we come in with the Muck, he Spirit Breaks. Okay, so we should take that well enough. Indeed we do. Okay, so that's fine. We get a special attack drop, doesn't matter. I feel like he's in Shadow Sneak range at this point, so let's hope that he is. Let's just hope that he is. Okay, we get the Shadow Sneak. Is it enough? Yes! It is enough to get rid of the Iron Valiant. Okay, Iron Valiant's down. He goes down to 2. So he's got Terra Flying Thunderous, and he's got Garchomp. So if I were a betting man, he probably comes in with Garchomp at this point. I feel like he comes in with Garchomp at this point, for sure. Because our Muck is actually specially defensive, specifically in the face of that Thundurus. Oh no, he comes in with the Thundurus. Okay, that's super interesting. So he actually comes in with the Thundurus instead. Okay. So he could Terra Flying Terra Blast us. That's fine. We definitely stay in. I feel like Knockoff is the play here because I really don't want to miss a Gunk Shot, and we really just need Chip on this thing because unless he has a second Scarfer on deck, Spec outspeeds it. So let's knock off here for sure. He is going to discharge, so he doesn't Terra. It takes us down below half. We do get a knockoff in return. Does do a lot of damage and gets rid of his Choice Specs. Okay, so he was Choice Specs. So that thing is no longer Choice Specs, which means that we should now be able to take another attack from that thing, which means that we could risk the Gunk Shot. And I kind of want to risk the Gunk Shot here. Because how much damage, I mean, we should probably figure out before we make that choice. Okay. So, yeah, he's well within Shadow Ball range. He's well within Shadow Ball range for Spectrier, that's for sure. So, I say we just risk the Gunk Shot. Yeah, let's do it. He does go Terra, so we may not survive a Terra Blast flying. We may not survive a Terra Blast flying here, but we are max HP Assault Vest. So we're going to find out. I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter in the long run because, yeah. So he's going to Terra Flying. He's going to Terra Blast Flying. Do we take that with Muck? Can Muck take it? Come on, Muck. Yes, we take it. 37 HP. Go for the Gunk Shot. And, of course, we have to miss. Because why wouldn't we, ladies and gentlemen? Why would we not miss the Gunk Shot in that situation? There you have it, folks. Gunk Shot. All right. We know we can't take another attack from this thing, so we may as well just Shadow Sneak him at this point. There's no reason not to. So yeah, there's the Shadow Sneak. Does good chip damage. Do get the Poison Touch, which is fun. And now he is going to Volt Switch out. So that's interesting. Okay, so that's actually pretty good for him. That is actually pretty good for him. Because now he gets to go into his Garchomp. So that is actually really good for him, because now he gets to go into Garchomp, which we know is Scarf. So Garchomp's in, takes some Spikes damage. Man, that Gunk Shot miss. I really hope that doesn't end up costing us. It might. So I think the play is Rotom, right? Because if we come in with Rotom, we know he's probably got a Dragon move, obviously. We should be able to survive a Dragon move from this thing. Now the real question is, can we hit a Hydro Pump? Because I don't think Choice Specs Shadow Ball is enough. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. No, it's not nearly enough. Actually, Choice Specs Hydro Pump might not even be enough. Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know what we actually could do? We could actually trick this thing a Specs. We could actually do that. You know what? I think that actually is the better play here. Yep, let's do it. So he goes Dragon Claw, takes us down by 50%. We do trick him with Specs. So now he gets a choice Specs, and we get a choice Scarf. So now we're going to be faster than him. So with that information, now he's not going to outspeed our Spectrier. That's why I made that play. So Spectrier... Let's see here. Oh, come on. I think all we need is Chip at this point, but I think we do need the Hydro Pump Chip, though. Let's Hydro Pump. We know we should outspeed him. Can we hit this Hydro Pump? That would be really nice. We already missed a Gunk Shot. Can we please hit the Hydro Pump here? We need the Chip. Can we please hit the Hydro Pump? He switches. Oh, that's really interesting. He switches to Thundurus. Can we please hit this Hydro Pump? Can we please hit this Hydro Pump? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. We can hit the Hydro Pump and take care of the Thundurus. Okay. Alright, so Thundurus is down. He's down to 1. He is down to the Garchomp, ladies and gentlemen. So, we are Choice Scarf. We know we outspeed. Can we tempt fate and please hit a second Hydro Pump? He takes more Spikes damage. That's important. We really just need to hit this Hydro Pump. We really just need to hit this Hydro Pump. Come on, Rotom. We go for the Hydro. We do connect. Thank the Lord. We connect with the Hydro Pump. Not quite enough to take the Garchomp down. He goes for the Dragon Claw, takes us out, but I don't think that's going to matter, ladies and gentlemen, because we know now for a singular fact that Spectrier outspeeds this thing. So we come in with Spectrier, and we should simply just have to click Shadow Ball, and that should be all she wrote, I think. Yes, we indeed outspeed. Shadow Ball incoming from that range. No way the Garchomp takes it. And so Garchomp is down, and that is game. Okay, so we are going to win that one 1-0 against Jesse RK9er. But that was a great match, very close, highly competitive. Real roller coaster there of a matchup, no question. Thank the Lord we hit those Hydro Pumps. All right. So, real tight game there. Okay, super happy to win that one. Okay, so with that, we score a big 1-0 victory over a very game opponent there. Pidgey's advanced to a 2-1 record here in the BHDL7. And this is a big one for me, folks, personally, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the first time we've actually won a battle in a draft league since, like, week 6, I want to say, of the BHDL6 or something like that. So it's a huge monkey off our backs to get this victory in this game right now. Real roller coaster, real nail biter, down to the wire, but we do manage to pull it off, and that is awesome. But that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and/or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.